you've entered the realm of psychic phenomena. Answers to your questions are unveiled by Laforce, a gifted intermediary who receives and relays messages from the other side. She sees what few others see. She's psychic medium Laforce.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to lecture you guys. That's no fun. We want to get down to business. We all want to have the answers. We all want to get the action started. That's more important than anything else, I would say. So this is good. So you all ready to start? Okay. Now, I do get a mother in here who has lost her son. I'm getting this side of the room over here. Okay. The mother that's lost her son in this area here, can I get her to stand up, please, if she would like to come to the light? He wants you, Mom, to know that everything is okay for him. You've worried a lot about how he is and how he's doing. He's not alone, but he is very independent, is what I'm getting here.
Yes.
Your heart was ripped out at the point that you had lost him. Very hard for you. Not easy, but he's always, even though he's on the other side, it takes him 2 minutes to come over to see what you're doing. And you did have an inkling that he was hanging around, did you not?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is what I was getting. And his loss was tragic.
Yeah.
And you tried everything you could.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, you felt guilty almost. You don't need to. He loves you. It was his time. Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
But he is okay. He is with the others.
That's good.
Because you had wondered what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that he's with one of his grandparents.
Yeah.
And I'm also getting a pet that was in the family at one point, also over there too. Isn't that nice? Our pets do go to heaven.
Mm-hmm. I wondered that.
They do. They do. They've got beautiful little souls.
You're watching Connections.
Hi, I'm just wondering if perhaps my aunt or my father-in-law are around me.
What I'm getting is your aunt is a lady that's quite happy, quite genuine lady, and she's always been pleased with you. And she's around you quite a bit. Your father-in-law is constantly in your house. He can't mind his own business if he was paid to. This is what I'm getting here. He always liked to tinker with things.
Yes.
And he hasn't stopped tinkering around your house either. No, he's not earthbound, but he's just really good at getting into things. You probably noticed that.
Yes, very much so.
And it's to the point you have to say, hey, hands off.
And I have said that to him, actually.
Yeah, and claim your own boundaries is what you need to do, your own territory. He will be okay. He's just trying to show you that he's there. But he is okay. Takes care of children in your house too. That's good, because you have one that gets in trouble.
Yes.
Constantly. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm wondering if my mom still hangs out with my son.
She does. She always has, though. Always loved him. He is, in a way, a mirror image of her. Sometimes we skip a generation, and there's just so much that's gone on. You know that your mom loved you and loved him. Are you okay? She's been missing you. She's got tears in her eyes as well, too. She didn't want to go. It was a very tragic death, is what I'm getting here. But she's often around you. She keeps you safe in your car, too. Did you know that?
My mom drove school bus, and I just started driving school bus.
She keeps you safe.
With Laforce.
Lights were flickered.
Yep.
Things were moved.
Yep.
Homework messed with.
I don't think I ever really did my homework.
And perhaps that's why, but this is what I'm getting here. But he is proud of you. He does want to congratulate you. Many good things coming up ahead for you, which is nice too. Nice husband. Husband. You do go ahead and get married. No bailing at the last moment, right? Good, good. We're not doing that either. I know, he says congrats. And he says nice husband. Kids to follow. Isn't this nice? So you guys have a lot, and grandkids just for you.
Yeah, more.
More for mom. And he called you mom.
Called me mom.
He called you mom. Grandmom.
Aw.
Isn't that nice? That is really sweet. Anything you needed from him?
I'm just glad that this happened, that we now know that he's around.
He says they did let him in on the other side, even though he's a bit of a joker.
Really? I'm glad. I always kind of wondered.
They did, but he just comes through to watch you guys once in a while. It's an interesting for him to do, but he is okay and just wanted to pass that on to you guys. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
He always loved your smile in your eyes.
Did he? I know he did tell me, did
Yeah. And you were splitting an image of him.
Identical, yes.
He goes, that's how we carry through the bond. He's proud. So this is nice. And he sends his love to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming up on stage. Alicia, he does want something special for you tonight. If I can get you to stand up, please. He has an extended birthday hug. You very much. Let's have all our single ladies put up their hands, and we're going to find them partners.
Okay.
Oh,
boy. Look at the single lady.
Oh boy, oh boy. How about one from each section?
Okay.
One from each section. Now, what is our control word if things get out of control? Good, because
Okay.
sometimes I catch the cougars doing things they should never do. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to stand at this angle here, and we're going to make some changes with the seating arrangement. Would you and you please change seats? Do you know why you've been asked to change seats? That is my naughty chair.
Uh-oh.
Which is really good, because it's just you're so busy trying to find Mr. Right here
Am I?
that you're trying them all. Oh, we got to put you on a man diet for a while just to get everything to settle down. Are you aware of that?
No.
You don't want that, though. Man diet is a swear word.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have to change your energies before you find the right one, correct?
Yeah.
It's you're too desperate. They're men? Good. Thank you. They are men. They are not gods. You mustn't worship the ground they walk on, my dear. If you followed my advice and go on a man diet for the next 2 months, within 2 years' time, you're settled down, you're happy and content with the person you should be with, because you give off a different energy and you attract your right partner. You can say that into the microphone. What? No. Oh, do you want me to share it?
No.
Okay. Is that a woe moment? Or is that a bribe moment? We can do bribes.
No.
Okay, but no, I do see you settling down. I do see you with the right person. I do see you getting married.
Really?
Really. So this is nice. One success. Let's give her a round of applause. Yay! Okay. Now with you here, I'm getting that there's been a lot of switching back and forth.
Yes.
Sometimes to the point it's confusing between two of them. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, the one that came into your life second is the most accurate. Obviously, the first wasn't satisfying. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we have to make sure we don't measure these guys with our hands and their shoes, correct? Is that a war moment?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Anyways, don't worry about what's going on right now. Now, whose name starts with the letter D?
I don't know.
Okay, remember I said the second one is correct?
Yes.
Do you know his middle name?
Yes.
Does it start with D?
It's David.
Amen. I was just going to tell you, David, that is your future husband.
Oh, great.
Oh, well, here on TV, you're going to say, oh, great. You know what, you don't want to like about him is he keeps you honest.
That is true.
Oh, God, to know oneself is scary. Anyways, congrats in advance. Mr. Sir David in the middle is your man. All righty, let's go over here. Are you nervous now?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay, at least you're not in the naughty chair.
Thank God.
That's an uncomfortable chair, isn't it? In the middle there, yes. But what I'm getting around here is you've got somebody coming in right away here. You've been busy in the dating field a little bit. When you get a little free time, you like being treated well, you like being spoiled, but you're romantic. You knew that. And you are finding your match right away here, which is nice. But you're resistant to marriage right now. That's okay. You're allowed to do your own thing your own way. But you do keep him. He's a keeper. That's not bad. Anyways, I thank you ladies for coming up. 2 bouquets to be thrown. Give them a round of applause. There we go.
So Laura, let's change it up. I've got a question or an inquiry. Deja vu and premonitions. What is the difference? Let's say you and I are talking, and all of a sudden you wind up and you kick me in the shins.
Wow.
It's just because I'm being funnier, which I am. What would be the difference? I've never seen this happen before, and all of a sudden I get that lightning bolt moment. Oh, she's never done this before, but yet it feels like she has. Is that deja vu or premonition?
That's a little bit between both. Deja vu is at the moment that it's happening, you're in the room with the same people, the same sentence, the same words. You've never been in there before. The building didn't exist 20 years ago. We do plan our life before we come down here. And this is why the moments of deja vu. Now, premonition, you're not in that moment, but you all of a sudden slide from the moment you could be washing a floor, driving a car, all of a sudden you're walking in water and you see palm trees or a horrific accident. And it's played out like a mini movie. So you're experiencing one reality at the same time as another reality. It's like the pre-advertisement of the 5 o'clock news, only it'll probably happen several days later, several weeks, and up to 14, 20 years later. So there's really a difference there. Does that help?
Yeah, well, I'll just wait for that kick in the shins then.
Mm-hmm. You just wait. That could be a long time coming. I shouldn't bother him, should I? Now, I'm here. So what I'm going to do is the first 5 people to the stage can have whatever question they want answered. First 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Can we do 7? Okay.
We can do
These 7 here.
7.
Okay, they all step into the light. 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. Did you? Okay, we're all going to step backwards into the light, though. Beyond the T here, I can't guarantee we can get everybody's questions done, but we'll try to do as best as we can. Just had another set of the question you were going to ask.
I just want to know if I had a message for my mom.
Okay. Now, when I got yes, she had stalled on me. That's why I put you back for a minute here. Was she always a procrastinator?
Yeah.
Because she hasn't stopped now. And this is what I was getting, so I needed a moment to hear her louder. But what I was getting is she needs you to be patient with things. Don't bother getting into things with some of the others right now. Do what you need to do for yourself. That's the biggest thing you can do. It'll bring you the biggest peace that you could imagine possible. Go ahead. Hi.
Hi. I still don't have a cause of death for my son.
What I'm getting here is sometimes death is inconclusive, is what you've been told already. It was almost like he just stopped breathing. Everything stopped, he shut down. I'm not getting it as being a violent death, but being a sudden death. One moment here, gone the next moment. And it's just been too much for you. You aware of that? And it's just, there's so much that's happened with you since he's been gone that you're just trying to keep the pieces going together. But I was getting that it is natural causes, that his just stop breathing. You know how some people stop breathing, their hearts just stop? I'm not getting heart disease, I'm not getting lung disease, I'm just getting really natural causes here. And for you, go, how could a young person just go, how could my boy be gone like that?
To explore issues surrounding clairvoyance and remote viewing, go to lauralaforce.com.